Hey everybody, it's Lain, Ehmann with layoutaday.com, and I've gotten some questions about acrylic shapes, so I recorded this short video for you to tell you how to use them, where to find them, and more. So acrylic shapes are one of my favorite things to use for embellishment on pages because they add dimension, texture, and a little bit of shininess. You can see the heart right there down at the bottom without without taking up a lot of space or adding bulk to the page. Visually, they're very small and light, and because they're typically transparent, you can see the arrow there on the left-hand side, they blend in rather than standing out. So I can use them to add to the theme of the page or to direct attention on the page, but I don't have to worry about them overpowering the theme of the page or my photos or my journaling. So first off, I've just got some layouts here in which I use some acrylic shapes. This one, so far we've seen some hearts. These are acrylic flowers that came from Queen and Company, and we'll get a close-up view in just a second here. They can be a bit difficult to find as my main source of them, which were Heidi Swap's ghost shapes, are no longer being manufactured. But at the end of the video, I'll link you over to my blog where you can find some spots where you can still grab some. And also I'll link you up with some additional manufacturers who might be able to help you out. So I just use them basically as additional embellishments on the page, the way I'd use any other embellishment. You see here I've got a heart and some acrylic flowers as well. They just add, again, a little bit of dimension, texture. I can play them up as much as I want. I can play them down. You can see the heart over there on the left that you'll get a close-up of in just a second. Hearts tend to be my favorite shape. Flowers are also a real common one that I use, and arrows occasionally. Heidi Swap did make some ghost letter shapes, but I don't tend to use those very much. I tend to use the hearts and the arrows. And there's another heart there you can see in the bottom left-hand corner. And on this one, I actually went around the edges with a gold leaf pen, and we'll get a close-up here so you can see it. So it just makes it stand out a little bit more and adds a little bit of shininess to the page. So there are just a few of the reasons why I like to use them and how I use them, but I've got some tips for you as well. So, of course, you can use them any way you want. These are just some of the ways I've found to use them effectively. One, pick a good adhesive. I like that diamond glaze. That tends to work really well. Vellum adhesive doesn't work very well, I've found. Use them sparingly because they're hard to find, and also because it kind of loses its effect. 3, have fun. Use them however you want, and I want you to be creative. You can layer pattern paper behind them, on top of them, paint them, stamp on top of them. I'll put some ideas on the blog also at layoutaday.com/acrylic with some more ideas and some links where you can find them. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon.